Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is now time for episode 3 of Transport Fever 2, the Rust Belt version 2. We're sitting inside of Chicago, where, look at that, we got a nice Baltimore and Ohio livery going on. Yes, first diesel engine. I did an upgrade off camera, and that tall building right there should also give it away that I added some other stuff off camera. Actually, I added a pair of tall buildings. Zoom out a little bit for you, and I'll show you what I did. I added the Tribune Tower, and I added the carbon and carbide building right here. I didn't name it, though. I should actually go back in. This is the carbon and carbide. These are two famous buildings downtown Chicago. Also, hello. I hope you are having a beautiful day today. I'm all over the place in this one. I'm so sorry. But smash that like button, destroy that subscribe, and obliterate that bell icon. We're going to get this show on the road. Train whistle says we're off. Alright, so I did a slight little rebuild. Between episodes, I cleaned this up, and I actually started for what we're going to do today. And I kind of started it, and you can see it over there. I'll show you what I did down there. And then I just kind of went through all of this, just kind of cleaned it up. I added some bus routes to South Bend, Grand Rapids, and Detroit, because these places just did not have any bus routes at all. And yeah, I also added a couple, a skyscraper over here. These are just from the Art Deco pack. There's one right over here in, what is this, Fort Wayne? There was one that was like randomly for Fort Wayne, and these are just like famous buildings from around. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but I don't think I like it. I might get rid of this because it's just sitting out here. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So South Bend's kind of thickened up a little bit. Grand Rapids is thickened up a little bit. Detroit has thickened up. And then we're going to get over here to where we're going to work at today. And I've kind of gone through this whole area, and I've kind of gotten rid of all the roads, just so I have, except like this one right here yet, but whatever. To kind of give us an idea. Now, this is not the original Lafayette, and also I kind of went in and built our kind of layout here for what we're going to do. And there we go. And then down here, we'll put the other one. There we go. Alright. And then, yeah. So I rebuilt this, and this is now the core of Lafayette. And so what happens outside of this, I don't really care. But when I click on this, pretty much all of this is in the catchment. So all of this should immediately tract. And we're going to connect this to Chicago right now. So let's get the show on the road. So these tracks actually pick up right here on the south side. On the south side suburbs of Chicago, which technically is rather fitting. Because I think almost all of the old passenger tracks pass through the old south side. And we are going to get the high speeds out. And I don't think I just want to like... Yeah, I kind of want to go out. I just want to go straight a little bit for a little while. It's about there. Because, you know, I'm kind of at this weird angle. And we're going to bring this out. And I'm actually going to see. We could take that. I don't want any containers. We're not us Americans, we don't necessarily use, we are not the type of people to use our signals, not signals. What the hell am I talking about? Containers. Yeah, wow. Holy crap. This is why we don't record after 10 hours at work. Oh well. What we do for the content. For all that glorious content. Gobble, 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 gobble. Alright, so we're going to smooth that out and make that nice and pretty. You should probably add at least another set of signals. You think so? Yeah, at least right there. Yeah, and then they come in, and then what? Do they... This, yes. Okay, yeah, so you had that really confusing complex right there. Okay. So yeah, then that comes out, and then it comes in, right? And then, yeah, we're going to go out. Alright, so now this is where it gets a little tricky. Because I'm not going to blow up Indianapolis in the common sense, but I am going to have to significantly rebuild it to do it the way I want to do it. So we're going to pause. We're going to blow this all up. That's going to go, that's going to go. I'm pretty much going to get rid of everything on this side of the street. This side of the city. And you're going to see why here in a minute. I'm just going to pretty much just, yeah, like that. Thank you. And then don't worry, it'll throw itself back in. There we go. Alright, so let's start with just the one, because yeah, you're going to need to build this out. High speed, no catenaries. Let's think about this. You should probably get your smoothing tool out. No, get the flattener out. Oh, oh God. Okay, so then we'll just do this again. That's okay. That's what these things are for. Oh God, poor Indianapolis. There we go. This is pretty flat. Yeah, we can work with that. We can work with that, I think. So long as it's flat, I don't necessarily care. Then we'll just smooth right there. Nice little smoothing gun action. Okay. Then we get the big guns back out. Autosave is here. When autosave is here, we take a drink. Alright, yeah, no. Okay. There we go. We go just a little bit further. Yes. And then we'll go... No. Stay straight, yes. And then we'll come out here. Now, do I think it'll get this big? No. No, not at all. And I kind of hope it don't. But I will certainly at least give it the space and the means to do so. Yeah, it's going to be a little ugly, but whatever. As long as my trackling is okay. Get rid of... Oh! that little nub. Okay, so now we need. So we're gonna need a line, a platform for Chicago, Lafayette, Indianapolis. Where else are you gonna go from Indianapolis? Well, Fort Wayne. To what? Probably Toledo? Really? That's what you're gonna do? I mean, no, but I was thinking at least a branch line from Fort Wayne back to Indianapolis. Alright, so that's one platform on that side. One platform on this side for at least Chicago to Lafayette, to Chicago to Indy. And then there's Chicago, Indy, Louisville. But you were also thinking to do Chicago to Indianapolis as one, and then do Chicago, Lafayette, Indiana. Like, you were going to string a couple of them together. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that. Alright, so let's just kind of... Let's just kind of bring the track in first. Let's just do this. Just wang that in. Right? Let's just get the track in. And now we can kind of assess the situation. Alright. So actually... Right, yeah. Then you go to configure. There we go. There's the path. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. You just gotta kind of think it through, and... So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 serviceable platforms. Okay. To start with. That will at least give us something to work with. But yeah, no. Yeah, just run it to the end of the platform and then... There we go. We'll always stop there. Alright, we'll do a diamond right here. Except you gotta place that signal a little bit better there, my boy. Yes, I realize that now. Okay, good. Now, for the purposes of this video, should you expand those? No, leave those be for now, because this is already kind of a clusterfuck. This is going to be a multi-pronged project to get Indianapolis properly connected. Because just to get it going, because we are, what? Oh, no, we're rolling. We're rolling just fine. Do you want to go get a branch line hooked up? Well, not particularly. And you also set this up. The way you had the line set up is just set up a little too... And this would go... Yeah, see, you screwed it up. You would want to put you should have put another track here, then a platform, then the 2 passing tracks, then that 3rd track. Are you sure about that? Yeah, because you'd want for the Lafayette line. Well, they could share the platform, since that's going to hit more serviceable target. Well, we'll find out here in a minute, because I'm going to unpause. Let the game kind of read for a second. Let the game lose its mind. And then we are going to build a new line. We are going to start at Chicago. We're going to go to Lafayette. We're just going to build the local line first. And call this the Chicago Indy local branch. Okay. Yeah, see, this is just a local branch service that we're going to start out with. Now, what do we want to run on it? We still thinking Steam, or we think, well, let's take a look. We have some B and Q. Oh, excuse me. Take a look at what you got in this. Huh. Do I have any middle carriages for that thing? Or is it just, yeah, it's right there. So if I grab one of these, one of those, it's only 65, is a local service. In a world where nothing can actually... Okay, let's go check this out. And we'll take a quick ride along. And we will we'll see how this turned out. I actually really like the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy like color, that red and white. It's just like when the engines are clean and they're brand new, it's just very pretty. The Burlington Road, which if I am not mistaken, maybe it's just the naming association. The name association's tripping me up, but I'm fairly certain the B&O or the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy is one of the predecessors of the BNSF. We'll just ride along. take a quick little jaunt, and then we'll see how the money does. And then we'll kind of lay out some trackage. I'll take a few extra minutes. You know, I'll give you guys a few extra minutes at the end, because it takes me a few minutes of getting into sync for these recordings. So I do apologize for that. So I'll take that few extra minutes to, you know, give it to you. And we'll kind of lay out the trackage for the other part of the other side of Indianapolis. And I'm going to have to come back through here and clean that up, because I don't like the little buildings. That'd be kind of a nice little note to pay attention to, developers, is like being able to like tell a more direct way of controlling like where buildings can spawn and not spawn, and yeah. Also, I just want to kind of see if my train station layout for Lafayette works. If it is like a smooth transition, like, and all of that. I don't want to be sitting there listening to that thing screaming. Yeah, because now you can go from there. Let's talk about it while we're sitting here watching it. Instead of just, because we already built it, why would I watch it? We can run this down to Louisville. But, see? I mean, you can do an Indy, Fort Wayne, Dayton loop. Like a little Dayton Flyer thing, like a little triangle loop. Yeah. But what about Toledo? Yeah. True. Alright, here we go. We're pulling into Lafayette. I just kind of want to watch it pull out of here. At the same time, we kind of got to start working on this demand, the industrial demand. Means we're going to have to spend some time getting some freight done. Very nice. Oh, girl over there speeding up. 27 ready to ride from there. So the only thing I can think of. Also, while I'm sitting here, let me just get rid of this shit. I don't know where that came from. I don't want it. Get rid of that. Okay. Let's get rid of some of this. Let's clean this up. Is we can kind of come in same way, run that way, and just do a little loop. A little loop, like you did before, but a smaller loop. Right. Yeah, I think that's the point of a mini loop. Yes. The trick is, we'll probably only do one track. Okay. That is certainly a thing you can do. That is certainly a thing you can do. Why are you making it sound like it's not a thing I can do? It's certainly a thing you can do. It's just I don't know if that's the right thing you should do. And which platform would it run to? I actually think it would have to run independent. This would have to be one of these lines. So we are effectively going to finish our episode here down in Indy working on this station. Just a little bit more. actually think I want to gap that just a little bit. Right, and then we'll back this up one more spot. Is there a kink in that? There's just a slight kink. Can you live with it? I think so. Because I think the only way you're going to get out of that is by massive changes that are going to take you way too long and way too many headaches to get through. Okay. So we're going to use that one for a loop. No. Actually, perfect. Now we can use this one for whatever else we need it to. There we go. Okay, and then we'll finish up with the Indy Fort Wayne branch. How are we going to get it there is the better question. Actually, we'll just utilize this. We'll make a service track. There we go. Smooth that nice and out. We'll get one more train. I don't don't know if I'll be able to get it to do it. You might have to try to force something here. And then just delete that track after you're done. Alright, so what do you want for that? I think we can go probably... Don't do diesel, do steam. No, do diesel, that's cheaper. Branch line service, do the other one. Do the cheaper one. Baltimore and Ohio? You know what? That's Boston, Maine. Yeah, we'll do that. Actually, just get rid of that. Nice little simple branch service engine. Alrighty, guys, and with that, I am going to bid you farewell for tonight, and everyone have a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please consider smashing this with a like button. The more content, the more the likes it gets, the better it does in traction, the better more people see it. And that's kind of all I ask. Is just that, you know, that's all I could ask for, you know. So thank you guys so much, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.